Hey, what's up, Reefers? This is Reefer Matt. This is the February update. We're going to start with the SPS tank. Things are going pretty good in here. I still haven't fragged these corals. I'm going to, though. In case you didn't watch the last video, this Mind Trick Montipora here, I'm going to probably cut it in half here, and also this Pavona. Coral are doing really good in here. And I got rid of the Biropsis that I had in here. It only took 3 days. I used a light dose of fluconazole, not as much as the instructions said, and it got rid of it. It's gone. See if I can, it was back there in between the two Acropora there. So it's all gone. So that's good. I'm gonna do a water change tonight. And there's some sand there that popped up. I'm going to get rid of the rest of that sand. I've been getting rid of the sand, in case you haven't been watching, because it's black sand and it's magnetic. And I sort of like the look of no sand, so I think I'm going to go to that. I can always add white sand later, but so far I'm liking it with no sand. It's easier to get the detritus and stuff out. I did add, see if I can zoom in on it and focus, this Acropora here. I got that from a frag swap. I don't remember the name of it, but I had a colony just behind it there that I cut down. I'll show you in a little bit. It's not doing so good, so I wanted something to replace it. So this one was doing pretty good in the frag tank, so I figured I'd put it in here and give that a try. And all the fish are doing good. In case you're wondering, if you haven't seen my videos before, this is a 75-gallon reef tank, and yes, I have a purple tang in it. He's about 6 years old. He ain't getting no bigger than that anytime soon anyway. So tang police can just take note of that. But yeah, this tank's 6 years old. Just had its 6th birthday last weekend. And things are going really good in here. I've just been keeping the parameters stable. I've been keeping the alkalinity around 8.5. And just making sure everything's good, doing my water changes. So there's that tank. And like I said in the thumbnail and that, I am loaded down with coral right now. I did a lot of fragging and I still have more to go, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I did buy a bunch of Acro frags recently, and most of them are doing good. I have a few issues. If this guy will get out of the way. For instance, the Sunset one here just decided to do a STN. So hopefully it'll stop. I had another one over here that did it a lot, but then finally it stopped, and I have just like a little tip of it left. So hopefully that'll grow out. But I have those, and like I said earlier, I had a colony in the SPS tank back here. This is half the colony. It's like the size of a hand. I've trimmed it a lot because you can see it's also STNing. So I'm gonna it's been 8 months since this thing's looked good. So I'm just gonna start fragging it up, and I hope some of it survives. I've already got a frag of it back there anyway, right there. That's doing pretty good. It's just the polyps aren't out. So hopefully I'll at least save some of it. But the rest are doing pretty good. I'm real happy with these other Acropora that I got. I got some from battle corals and some from cherry corals. These millies I got from battle corals are really cool. And these two tenuous in the middle too. But I've been growing out a lot of coral too. Like all that Leptocerus there, and Passalipora, and lots of bird's nest and Montipora digitata. I'm slowly turning this tank into a SPS Frag Tank. I'll probably keep the elegance and the torch in here though, just because the clownfish likes the elegance and the torch likes its spot there, so I'm not going to move them. The other guys I'll just leave here for now too, but yeah, it's not too bad in here, just a couple little issues. I did notice since I put, if I can get him on camera, there he is, that rabbitfish there. It's a spotted rabbitfish, a gold spotted rabbitfish, I believe is what they call it. I have not had one bit of bubble algae in this tank since this fish has been in here, so that's cool. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to have one of those in here. He's just a little bit too big for this tank, probably a lot, you know, because this is a 4-foot tank. But he does a really good job, and I can always rehome him or put in a different tank if he gets, you know, real big. But I was just surprised that there's no more bubble algae in this tank. And I don't think he's the one, he's eating these coral. They're actually just, you can see the flesh falling off of them. So, and I keep them fed too. So I think that's just an issue with the coral that I'm having. But I have been keeping an eye just to make sure he's not eating any of the coral. But so far, so good. There he is. He's a cool fish. And over to the Softy / LPS Frag Tank, I guess I'll call it. Let's turn off the flow and have a look. Alexa, turn off tank.
Starting feed cycle 8.
I have all this on the Neptune Apex and the Amazon Echo Dot. They talk to each other to make everything voice control. So this tank's doing pretty good. The right out the bat, the bounce mushrooms here, they're doing really good. I think I bought one, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago from a buddy, and they're just now starting to really grow out and stuff. I started dosing this tank with Alpha Reef, and it seems to be helping. Some coral like it a lot, some, like these pink hippos here, they don't seem like they like it, but I'm just hoping they'll bounce back. I moved them over to this rack, which gets a little less light. But the majority are looking really good. I just have a little bit of bubble algae in here, but I've been taking care of it and it's staying under control, so hopefully it'll go away soon too. I have a lot of green Neptia over here, as you can see. That's from the 36-gallon Bowfront, and I'll be bringing those with me to the Sterling Heights frag swap. In case anybody's watching that's going to that, along with a lot of these. I'm not selling all of these, but a lot of them. I do have my own personal collection in here as well, but especially I got a lot of Fruit Loops here. But yeah, I really like Zoas too. Zoas and Acropora are my favorite coral. I just don't know which one, you know, is more my favorite than the other, but I like them both equally, I think. And yeah, I've just been growing out things in here too, like these other chaos. See if I can zoom in on those. Those are doing really good. And then these I'm holding for a buddy. Those exospheres there. And then there's Nemozoas. I think those are called gobstoppers, and just some other miscellaneous ones. So this tank's doing pretty good. I'm happy with the results, and things are really coloring up. And look at all that GSP back there. I'm gonna figure out what to do with that. I just give that stuff away, so I'll see if there's something I can put it on to make it look cool, and give it to a reefer who wants it. But yeah, I'm happy with the results in this tank so far with the dosing the Alpha Reef. And I just been making sure I keep my water changes up and everything. But as you can see, the racks are full. So I got to figure out what to do. I'll see if my LFS wants some, and then see if I can trade some. But looking pretty good. And Puffy and the boys are doing good. I just did a water change yesterday, and I'm still getting a bunch of algae on the rock, so I've been cleaning it as I go. These guys used to help me, until I decided to use some GFO to get the phosphates down, and then ever since I did that, they don't want to touch the algae on the rocks anymore. So I think I'm going to look at getting something to address the algae, because there ain't no way I can get the nutrients down low enough to where I'm not going to have an algae problem in here with all these fish. And I still have one more to add in here too. So I'll just find maybe some vibrant or something, because there's no coral or anything in here, so that might work for the algae. But everybody in here is doing good. There's Leonidas, who's huge. He's about 1 foot long now. And this guy I just got recently, I haven't named him yet. That's a burrfish there. They're related to puffers. They puff up a little bit, but he's got his spikes out all the time. Whereas the porcupine puffers only spike up when they, puff up. This guy always has his spikes out, so it's pretty cool. I gotta come up with a name for him. And everybody else is doing good. There's Finn. He's starting to get his adult pattern and colors. And Brownie's doing cool. That's the bicolor fox face there. Bandit, the Huma Huma trigger. He's chilling. And the star of the show and the tank, that Puffy. Puffy's cool. I've had Puffy the longest in this tank. I've had him for about a little over 5 years, 5.5 years. And he was maybe a year or two when I got him. So I think Puffy's my oldest fish. Yeah, all these guys are doing good too. Like I said, I just want to keep up on this algae because it does get long. Unsightly, grows all over the back of the glass. So I'll figure out something. In the meantime, I'll just do water changes and manually clean it. And here's my new buddy that I got for my birthday. It's a Korean angelfish. And it's almost done with quarantine. I had it in the Praza Pro, and now it's in the copper, the Coopermine. So another couple weeks, and it'll be done with the quarantine. It's a pretty cool fish. It eats really good. As soon as I come near it, it comes right out, so it's cool. It has a few little markings on its head, but I think those will heal up. That's a really nice fish. So I might have to get a bigger FOWLR someday because these fish get pretty big. And here's a 36-gallon Bowfront. This tank is doing pretty good too. I added 4 emerald crabs to it to help with some of the bubble algae, and they're doing a really good job actually. I was also seeing if they were going to eat some of these hydroids. I could focus in on it. And it looks like they might be eating those too, but I'm not 100% on that. I just got a little bit of hair algae to clean up, but the rocks are looking a lot cleaner with them in here. So that's cool. That's what I wanted. Oops. And then here's the I guess you call it the mother colony of the green Neptia that you saw in the frag tank, and it's growing out again. I fragged the heck out of this thing, and it's still massive. I mean, it takes up almost half the tank. So I might have to frag it again, because I want these 8 cans in the bag. Those are rainbow 8 cans. I want those to grow out. And these Xenia are cool. Pulsing Xenia. I wanted to see if I could grow them out because I couldn't grow them before in the past. And I kind of got these for my granddaughter. She likes to watch the coral too. So those are neat. And this toadstool's huge. Not super huge, but it's like the size of my hand. Oh, there's one of those crabs there. See that? Then I knew that maybe there's a chance that they'd eat coral, but so far they're not. But honestly, I don't care too much if they ate some of the coral in here. But so far, they're just eating the algae. They're eating what I want them to eat. Well, that'll do it for this video. I'm Reefer Matt. Thank you for watching and happy reefing.